It's the wish of every parent for their children to be more greater than them in life. What do you think? Today is going to be an interesting episode of the relationship show. A lot of persons see it like, if your mother, your father were poor, why would you marry a man that is poor? If your parents were not rich, why would you marry a man that is broke? Why is it that you came from a poor background and you want to marry a man that is very rich? Yes, actually, every child wants to live above their parents. So today we are going to the streets to seek for others' opinion. What is the reason behind girls particularly refusing to marry broke guys? What is the reason behind it when their parents are not rich? Join us on the program today as we go to the streets.
One of the reasons why girls get married to rich men when their parents are poor is because they don't want to live the life their parents lived. Because it's not easy to be poor. When you live a life that you don't even know where your next meal is going to come from, it's frustrating. It's very, very frustrating. So they just want that financial freedom for themselves, so they can at least achieve something and be in that place where their parents could not get to. That's the reason why they marry rich men.
There's nothing wrong with marrying a poor man, but if the man is ready to build himself up, because there's some poor man that just want to relax. They don't want to do anything. They want to remain poor forever. So if I see someone that is lazy, for me, I can marry a poor man because there's nothing wrong with that. But if he's ready to level up, to also to do something, I can marry him. But if he doesn't want to do anything, if he's a lazy type, I can't marry him.
But for me, I don't think wealth should be the yardstick for marriage. The most important thing should be love and affection. That is what I feel. Because somebody that is poor today can be rich tomorrow. And wealth is relative. As long as a man has a skill, he's educated, he's diligent, and he's upcoming, he can achieve anything in the future. So I believe little beginnings always bring great ending. It's always better. There are people who have come from poor homes and married poor people, and eventually they become rich later with the collaboration of both parties, both the husband and the wife. And there are also people who are from rich homes and married poor people, and they also became rich. Doesn't matter. Money should not be a determinant for marriage. That's how I feel.
Someone that is coming from a poor background, I think is a no for me too. It's a no for me. With the current situation in our country, it will be very terrible. It will be very, very terrible. I'm not encouraging it, but for me, I can't get married to someone that is poor.
Even the Bible makes us to understand that we shouldn't despise the days of little beginning. Yes, of course, starting a life with a man that had no money, I don't think is a bad idea. You can start from somewhere and eventually become rich, even when you don't want to experience the poverty of your parents. You don't want to go through what your parents has already gone through. Yes, you can start up something with a man if you actually love the man. Life is really not all about money. What actually stops a woman from getting rich? Richer than a man, yes. You can be the richest and marry a man that is not up to your standard, yes, who is not as rich as you are. Nothing stops you. And nothing stops you to start a life with a man, even in one room. And later in life, you build mansions. You become an estate owner. Yes. So in all we are doing, I urge us not to despise the days of little beginning.
Basically, well, there are some persons that have some mentality that works with them. And based on the society that we're living now, that most people need a flashy lifestyle, they wouldn't want to take the risk of enduring with any man that is still struggling. they prefer following the already made, which somehow is not something you justify, but they do it anyways. And I wouldn't know why they always do it, but to me, I feel it's a personal mindset. It's how they felt while growing up. Probably maybe one or two experiences, or even why, maybe some of them might be in a relationship, and while they're in this relationship, they felt there are some things they are lacking because of the lack of, funds. So they will tend to end that and start up a fresh one with someone that has already built up. So I feel that's just the reason why most of them do that.
I can never marry a poor man, because if I'm coming from a poor background, I'm expected to do more than my parents. So I'm not supposed to marry into a poor family. Where will I now start from? How should I now bring them up from that poverty or something? So it's for me to work on myself, have my own money, then at least get married to a man that will support me, then we'll bring them out from that poverty. Thank you.
What about little beginning? Starting from maybe one room?
No, I cannot start from a one room. I cannot, because when I now have that mentality of, okay, let me manage, before you know, it will be manage all through. And I don't want to start that life of, let me go into marriage and manage with time. No. You plan. Marriage is not a thing that you rush into. So you plan ahead so that you can have a fruitful and enjoyable marriage.
Coming from a poor background, and I don't want to get married to a poor man. That's because I'm scared of being poor. Because I cannot be coming from a poor home, despite I'm still little and I have much opportunity to make my future bright. So it depends on me to work hard, since I'm avoiding that poverty. So I need to work hard and make my own money. Yes, that is just because I've seen so many ladies, not just their husbands, themselves, they are rich. So I can still work on myself to be rich, and also about the husband. Yeah, depending on yourself, because the way you dress, the way you present yourself, it matters. Because your dressing and everything depends on the kind of men that will be attracted to you. Yeah, that is just one thing about me. So if I don't want to be poor, I have to work hard for my own self, because my family matters. So I have to make them happy and also make them rich too, because they'll be like, since we cannot make it, they'll be praying for me to make it, so I can bring them out from that poverty.
Who wants to suffer? Nobody wants to suffer. If I was a woman, me, I actually look for where my this go better. So everybody looking for where it's not be good. So nobody wants to. No, it's not gold digging. See, when people...
Can I not refer to such a woman as a gold digger?
No. I love when people say everybody wants where life will be good. Everybody. Even me that is here. I wouldn't want to... A lot of people will say, oh, you want to look at where your DC will glow, then you go in there. So those women who don't want... I have an inscription on my phone. I will open it to you after this interview.
Okay.
He said, every woman who wants every man to give her money, it's not as if that woman is a gold digger, but that woman is just looking for where her lot will be better.
So if we allow all the women to marry rich men, what about the broke guys? Who will marry them?
They go look for a job. As a broke guy, go look for a job. Go look for something doing. If you are broke, look for something doing. You can be a driver. There are so many things to do. So lot of things to do.
You've heard from others' opinion. Everybody have their own view, they reason from a different perspective. All the persons did not see it from the same angle. So we also need your opinion. Please drop your comments on the comment section. Do us a favor, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and when you do, please click the notification bell. You can be the first person to be notified whenever we upload new video. See you next time on the next show. Bye.